Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Jonathan, and to my returning subscribers, welcome back, my friends. Welcome back. I just want to wish you all happy and safe holidays. And in this video, we're going to be talking about the last full moon of 2020, the full moon which is going to be in Cancer on December 30th. And more specifically, 5 things that you should know about the full moon. Let's get started. 2020's been an emotionally packed year, to say the least. Look back last January when you were starting 2020. I bet you most of you had no idea. I had no idea that some type of event like this was going to happen. But this was a hidden blessing, a blessing in disguise. Because as far as your reality, it's most likely not much has changed in your reality as far as bringing forth your manifestations. But it's when you look at those of you who've started to do the inner work, who allowed yourself to shed some light on your shadow side and began to pull out what no longer served you, began to open up as far as what emotional blockages did you have, what past painful experiences still had control over you. And those of you who started to shed some light on this were able to now release the control that these situations, events, and individuals have had on you. And as far as peeling back the layers, starting to discover who you are at a soul level, beginning to speak your truth more and more, letting go of any type of fear of being judged, and just embracing the new authentic version, the best version of yourself. All this work has been preparing you for 2021. All of this work has been brought forth to allow you to let go of self-limited beliefs that have held you back in the past and fully embrace who you are now, allowing yourself to tap into your spiritual gifts, allowing yourself to amp them up, practice them, and start using them to move forward. Because when it comes to spirituality, it's not what you can see with your eyes, it's what you can feel with your heart. And those of you who started to do this inner work and are continuing to do so are going to benefit the most in 2021, because it's going to be your intuition that's going to be guiding you. It's not going to be looking at your reality with your eyes, because as far as miracles, as far as blessings, oftentimes they come forth in the most unexpected way. But it's by using that intuition, it's by allowing yourself to feel forward in life. That's when your faith continues to grow, your certainty continues to grow, and that is when your manifestations will come forth. And as far as your manifestations, it's not always about what it is that you're receiving. It's about the emotions that it gives you. It's about how grateful you feel. It's about how blessed you feel to have them come forth. And that's why most times they come forth in the most unexpected ways. The first thing you should know about the December 30th full moon is about emotionally releasing 2020. I'm going to be completely honest. As far as for myself, I've gone through the purging stage years ago. Therefore, whenever something comes up now, I'm a lot less resistant. Whenever something comes up now, I'm actually excited, because I know that once I've released this, I'm going to be starting to learn the life lessons. I'm going to be starting to learn things about myself at a much deeper level. But if this past year you're going through the purging stage, if you're currently going through the purging stage, it can leave you feeling emotionally exhausted. And that's what this full moon's about. This full moon is the divine feminine energy coming forth, being amped up within each and every single one of us to once and for all let it go. Let it go and be open to receiving the information. Be open to receive the valuable life lessons, because once you do, you heal yourself physically as far as emotionally. But once you let go of that one certain thing that's had control over you all this time, you're gonna gain the valuable life lesson. And once you do, you heal at a soul level. Once you do, I'm telling you this, guys, once you're able to do this, once you're able to get this information, it's going to heal you at a level that you've never had happen in your life before. But it's all about you saying, I am going to be officially letting these go. I'm going to let go of 2020, and I'm going to instead allow myself to feel blessed and to feel grateful for having been able to get all this inner work done in 2020, because 2020 was about building a solid foundation. 2020 was about discovering who you are to prepare you for 2021. So whatever you've been able to release it for good and prepare yourself for 2021. The second thing you should know about the December 30th full moon, it's about going back to the basics. Think about it when you were a young child and when you did something, as far as when you were playing, you did it because it was something you loved to do. You did it because it was something that you were passionate about. You had no other ulterior motives. It was just simply because it was pleasurable to do so. And start tapping into that childlike self again. Allow yourself to bring your childlike self out and tap into your heart space and really think about it deeply as far as what is it that you want to have come forth in 2021? Is it a new career? Is it a new love? Is it your soul tribe? Is it certain experiences? Is it just something as simple as tapping into something that you're passionate about? It could be playing music, drawing, painting, gardening. It doesn't matter. Really start to focus on that from your heart space, because this Cancer full moon is bringing out the divine feminine in each and every single one of us. And it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. Tap into your heart space more and more as far as moving forward, and truly begin to do more and more of what is it you're passionate about. And if you notice something is bringing you down, let it go. And don't worry about how your manifestations are going to come forth. Just continue taking in that guidance and acting on it. Start taking those little steps. Takes one little step at a time, and if no ideas comes forth, that's fine. Just do what it is that you enjoy doing. Do what it is that you're passionate about, and wait for that next idea, that next guidance to come forth. Because 2021 is going to be so much more about your vibration, about how you're able to raise your vibration, than the action that you're going to be taking. Because it's going to be, we're shifting into the 5D, and the 5D, it's not only this, we're starting the age of Aquarius. Therefore, it is a 5D based reality that we're heading into. So continue to think deep, look deep within your heart, and whatever it is that you want to have come forth, whatever it is that you're passionate about, start pushing forth with it. Simplify your life as much as possible. Eliminate what no longer serves you. Eliminate as much as things as you possibly can as far as things you don't enjoy doing, and now take in more and more of what you enjoy doing. And remember this, what you consume consumes you. Now, for example, if you want to bring forth the love of your life, it's not the time to be watching aggressive movies, not time to be watching movies that are violent. You have to start taking in the content of what it is that you want to experience in your life. And the third thing that you should know about the December 30th full moon is about beginning to trust your intuition more and more. This energy coming forth is going to fully open up your heart chakra. This energy that's going to come forth is going to allow you to feel emotions that you've never felt before. It's going to allow you to tap into that spirit energy more and more. And as you do so, start to trust your intuition. Start to trust your heart more than what it is that you can see. Let go of always logically thinking your way forward and begin to trust your intuition. Because when it comes to spirituality, it's not something you can see, it's not something you can touch, but it is something that you can feel. It's this incredible energy, this incredible loving energy that is guiding you forward. And as you continue to tap into that energy, I'm telling you this, guys, you're going to feel a level of love that you've never felt before. But it's not just the love, it's also this incredible vibrating energy within you. And as you trust your intuition more and more, you're going to be seeing, you're going to be noticing that yellow brick road is going to become a lot more yellow, as in you're going to be able to truly know exactly how is it that you're meant to move forward. But it's all about beginning to trust it and allowing those emotions to come out, because you're going to notice at a certain point you're going to become emotional, but it doesn't mean that it's going to be an emotional roller coaster. You're just going to be feeling a level. Your vibration is raising. Therefore, you're going to be feeling this level of love, joy, and bliss that you've never felt before. But realize this, that your intuition knows each and every single timeline's available to you. Your intuition knows. But it's up to you to trust the feeling, trust the emotion over what it is that you're seeing. And the fourth thing you should know about the December 30th full moon, hidden blessings will be revealed. Look back at the past year, how certain situations it just seemed incredibly negative. Example, look back when we got shut down. It was lockdown 1.0 back in the springtime. On the surface, it seems like an incredibly negative event that was happening, but in reality, it allowed you to have the time you needed. What would life be like without work? What would life be like if I was able, given all the time in the world in order to tap into what it is that I'm passionate about? And it's just like right now, we just started lockdown 2.0. Therefore, I wasn't able to go visit all my different family members. It is illegal. We literally had to just have a really small, intimate Christmas. And at first it seemed, I was only looking on the surface. I was angry because I wasn't going to get to see all my loved ones. But in reality, it was a hidden blessing. It was a blessing in disguise, because when you're filled with a room with 30, 40 people, it is fun. I'll admit the energy is great, but it's all surface stuff as far as what you talk about with each individual. Well, now, with having such an intimate, small Christmas with just a small group of loved ones, I was able to have this incredibly deep, profound conversation with them. We're able to talk about things that we've never talked about, and that was one hidden blessing. Start looking back as far as this past year at certain events where it just seemed completely negative, and just sit quietly and think about it for a bit, and you're going to see these hidden blessings are going to come forth. And when they do, you become more and more grateful. You allow yourself to feel that gratitude. And that's what it's all about. It's about the emotions on this spiritual journey. It's not just about logically thinking your way forward. And that is also going to help you continue to raise up your vibration. So look back at all these different events and try to think of something good out of it. And you're going to see these ideas are going to come forth. You are going to receive the ideas as far as here's the hidden blessing that we provided for you. And as you do this, you're going to feel a lot better about this year, because on the surface, it seems like the worst year in history for everyone. But in reality, as far as our evolution, as far as this shift that is happening, as far as expanding our consciousness, as far as this great awakening, this is the best thing that could have possibly happened. And the fifth thing you should know about the December 30th full moon is about amplifying your connection with spirit. This energy, this divine feminine energy coming forth, this loving energy coming forth is going to fully open up your heart chakra. It's going to allow you to feel emotions that you haven't felt before, as far as your vibrational frequency, as far as raising it to a whole new level. And as you do so, take the time to connect with spirit. Take the time to connect with your angels and your guides, whether it's sitting quietly or whether it's through meditation. Start connecting with them and start really working with them. They're right there beside you, and whether or not they're going to be able to help you is completely up to you. And you're going to see everyone has the ability to channel. Therefore, don't think that it's something it's some type of huge miracle that's going to have to come forth in order for you to receive that guidance, because you're most likely already receiving that guidance. And as far as for myself, I always have that love flowing through me whenever an important message come forth. And not only that, they have never said anything bad, as in they've always been understanding. Example, if you're sitting on your couch for the past week, well, they've never told me, listen, you're lazy, you should really start pushing forth with this. They are completely understanding. And not only this, they're not only here to help bring forth big miracles, big unexpected blessings. They're here to help you navigate this spiritual journey. They're here to help you remove certain little blockages that are stopping you currently. But it's all a matter of opening up to them. The matter of opening up to them and beginning to trust that guidance that you're receiving and beginning to act upon this. And you're going to notice, those of you start to open up to your angels and your guides, you're going to notice that in a 6-month span, you won't even not recognize, but you won't even believe how much progress you've made as far as how clear that guidance is and how much more often it comes forth. And what's incredible is when you make this connection, when you amplify up this connection, you're going to see that during seemingly difficult times, you're able to remain calm. You're able to maintain that inner peace. You're able to continue to have that positive outlook as far as what it is that you're expecting. And the majority of the time, that is what's going to happen. So open up to them as of this very moment. Start seeing what is it that you need to have come forth. What blockages you have to have removed. And start working with them, because that is the fastest way you're going to bring forth everything that you're passionate about, is by working with them and then using your intuition to follow that yellow brick road. I know that 2020 has been a difficult year for the majority of you, and some of you, it still is a difficult year. But from my own personal experience, think of it this way. You've moved forward in life doing what the Matrix told you to do, as far as trying to fit into society, trying to remain as normal as possible. And look where that has gotten you. This is a sign, this is a clear-cut sign to begin to let your light shine for all the right reasons. Allow the most authentic version out and see where it takes you. See what type of life you could have if you're able to be your most authentic version. If you're able to tap into your passions and start doing it on a daily basis. Start doing this. Start moving forward from your heart space. If it feels good, do it. If it doesn't, let it go. If you're not able to let it go completely, limit your exposure and see how many miracles are going to come forth in 2020. See what type of individuals you're going to be attracting, what type of situations you're going to be attracting, because 2021 is going to be about connecting with other spiritually awakened individuals, with other light workers, with empaths, with starseeds. And it's your vibrational frequency that's going to dictate how quickly they're going to come. And it's no coincidence, all these different moon cycles having 6 eclipses, the Great Conjunction, all these different things aligning up in 2020. It's no coincidence. It's to get everyone to begin to have their awakening. It's to allow you to truly discover who you are, and not only this, let go of all these self-limited beliefs and realize that you are an infinite spiritual being, just having a temporary experience in this body, and you are much more powerful than you think. And as time goes on, you're going to remember more and more of who you are and who you were and how powerful as far as your spiritual gifts are, and to tap into them and to start using them moving forward. And if you're remotely feeling stressed out, get yourselves out in nature. Get yourselves out in nature. Leave your phone at home. Get yourself grounded. Clear your mind. Open up to your angels and your guides. Open up to Mother Gaia about what are you struggling with right now? What could help ease some of this stress that you're under right now? And how is it that you want to move forward? Well, that's going to do it for the video. I love you guys. You guys have an awesome day. Namaste.